Hi, this video is about my experience with pregnancy and eating, and it was requested by Monica. And first of all, I want to thank you, Monica, for asking me a question, because this is one of my favorite things to do, is to address people's questions and concerns and help out if I can in that way. So I really hope that this is helpful for you. Monica is vegetarian. I was raw vegan during my pregnancy. So obviously there are a lot of similarities and there are going to be some differences. So take what works for you and leave the rest. A lot of what I can say in this video is applicable kind of to anybody during pregnancy, I think. So hopefully this is applicable to you. So I was raw vegan for about 8 years before I got pregnant with my daughter Vivian, who is now 18 months and the delight of my life. I love her so much. And she's also raw vegan. And one of the most amazing things about being raw vegan for me is that it is a portal to connection with my body. And my body tells me what to eat and what not to eat and when to eat. So I was very much in tune with that and very trusting of my body already when I got pregnant. And I got pregnant in 3 weeks. I was extremely healthy, and I was also very in tune with my body. And I can't prove this, but I credit the way I eat to getting pregnant at least so quickly, if not at all. I was 46 when I got pregnant. In 3 weeks, I want to say again. And I knew instantly, I was very certain that I was pregnant because I was very in tune with my cycle and how my cycle felt at different times of the month. I could actually feel the hormonal release in my brain at different times during my cycle. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And so when I was pregnant, I also felt that in a very different way. So I was like, oh, something's up here. And probably I'm pregnant because we were trying for 3 weeks. So that's something that's super amazing about being raw vegan, is you're very clear with your body, or at least I felt that way. And I want to just say caveat, there are ways to eat very unhealthily on any diet, including raw vegan. So, that's something too, is you need to be eating a well-balanced diet with a lot of varied types of foods, including, fruits, vegetables, nuts, and seeds, and spices. So, and I was doing that. I had graduated from IIN, Institute for Integrative Nutrition, so I had awareness around there. I had graduated from David Wolf's coaching program on raw food, so that was amazing as well. And but I have to say, the most important influence about what I eat and don't eat always has come from what my body tells me. That's always the bottom line for me. No matter what is going on, I can get information from the outside and I can learn about things that I didn't have in my experience to know, which is beautiful. But my body tells me what to eat and when to eat, when not to eat. Just like it tells us when to sleep, right? Or when to go to the bathroom. Your body can also tell you when to eat and what to eat. And my body's very clear on that. So I was very trusting of my body, like I said, when I got pregnant with Vivian. I was also very open to it telling me that it wanted something different than raw vegan. I didn't know. I wasn't pregnant. I wasn't raw vegan when I was pregnant with my son. So this was a totally different experience for me, and I didn't know what it was going to be like. And long story short, I just still felt to eat raw vegan, not on a moral basis or anything conceptual, just that's what my body wanted. That's what my body asked for. It asked for a lot of water, and I did have some food aversions, and I'll tell you about that in a second. I didn't have very many cravings. I remember one craving I had was for like breakfast potatoes. So I had those a few times. I don't know if that was like just a craving for kind of comfort or whether it was a nutritional thing. I don't know, but I allowed myself to eat that and I didn't have an issue with it. I felt kind of sluggish after, which would happen to me if I ate them now. If I eat anything cooked, I feel kind of sluggish. My joints can swell. I just don't feel as well. I feel very sort of brought down awareness-wise. And so I don't know, I just was willing to see what happened if it told me to eat potatoes, and it did, so I ate them, and it wasn't that big of a deal. I would say to trust your body absolutely and completely. And if you're vegetarian like you are, Monica, you may have some sense of that connection to your body. And I would say to listen to that. And I think pregnancy actually amps up our awareness of our body. So it's an opportunity to really even more connect in and listen to what your body's telling you. Something to me that's an amazing reminder of who we are and what actually is running our lives. To me, being pregnant, watching this baby forming in my body, completely healthy, completely on time, like just everything happening beautifully on its own, my body doing exactly what it needed, my body birthing this baby beautifully, with no mental input from me at all. I wouldn't know how to form a baby. It was just a beautiful reminder to me that the force that is taking care of us, the force that tells us when to go to the bathroom, when to eat, when not to eat, when to sleep, all of those things, when to exercise, right? We can trust with everything because it's who we are, and our reliance on this brain, this mental input that we think, I think sometimes a lot in our society, that we think that that's what's keeping us safe. We think that that's what's running our lives. And if we stop planning and analyzing and thinking, that we're actually going to crash and burn. And I believe actually the opposite is the case. If we allow that force within us to run our lives and use our minds as a tool, that we're in a much better position and that we don't have to worry about things. Our lives are just beautifully guided. And my book is called Guided by Your Own Stars because of that. And I think I'm reading The Surrender Experiment right now, which is another example of someone really allowing in their life and saying yes, yes, yes to what comes through for them, and not trying to manipulate that or to Vivian just woke up. Okay, so this is going to be part 1. I'm going to do a part 2 for you about the actual food because I'm not doing editing right now. So I'm going to go get Vivian and I'll see you on part 2. Bye.